Buildings is not carrying the master plan. If you know that your houses, your shop and everything that you put on the ground, it does not have the correct paper, just know that house is going down. It's going to demolish it. That is what we saw during the time of El-Rufai. We are going to be seeing it even worse than what it is. That is what the minister have assured us. But if your house is correct, your paper is correct, and everything that you have is intact, according to him, your house will not be touched. He mentioned some places inside of Abuja that is going to be affected. Places like Asokoro village, places like Paduma, places like Pegi, Mpape, places like Giri, Kado village, Lokogoma, even Lugbe, so many places he mentioned, including Yonyo, even Karopapa, Jukwe, and all those places he said they are going to go down. Minister did not talk so much about the flooding in Abuja. He did not talk so much about the transportation. He did not talk so much about the dirty, the nyama in everywhere in Abuja. He did not even talk about the school our children will be going. He did not talk about those things, even though he talked, it was just touch it, small. But the one that was really hammering was the buildings and the structures in Abuja. So I say, my friends, how did you see what this minister is saying? Is it that he has landed in Abuja to come and deal with the people that he does not like? Or he has a plan and he has a point for saying that all the houses that is not correct is going to bring it down?
First of all, we have to welcome FCT Minister to the Federal Capital Territory. Wike is somebody that we know very, very well. When you talk about it, talk and do. If you talk you go do. Because part of what we know Wike is that it's a peerless. It's a peerless. He will come to the media, he bring different media and tell you that I have done this, I will do this. That is why he was governor of Patakot, River State. He do a lot of work there. And I believe he's going to come and do work in Abuja. However, why I may have some simple or common reservation about Mr. FCT Minister Wike Kenanshini. When you come to a place like this, first what I will expect is that he should bring down his head and see all the documents that are before his table. You have to look at the terrain first. You have to study and observe what is applicable there. Whereas a problem they should give you, because I know all the ministry, they already have their statement of problem. All the problem that they have is already documented. So now you are going to first of all collect all the papers and look at them. Is this true? And set up a committee to go and investigate. If all these places that they mark say this one is a green area, this one is a park, this one is water area, are you sure? How did these people get to build there? So you first of all have to know that if they have some civil servant that before do magu give them government papers, you have to follow due process, because they cannot get government papers free of charge. So you have to compensate those people before you demolish the building. It's not because you say, this place is a green area, you just go and demolish that building. You first of all, did those people bought those places in a legal way or illegal way? That is the first thing that you are supposed to consider. Secondly, you should look at the current situation of people in the country. What we are currently passing in the country. In fact, you can go to market now, because there is no market. You see people in the market, they are sleeping because there is no market. They will be sleeping because there is nothing in the market for them to sell.
And you will not blame them all. The situation in Abuja and the situation in the country can make someone to sleep.
So as I was saying, if you look at those kind of situation, you have to consider the
well, the way it is, I think it is let me bring my dad for you.
Thank you, Atumba, my friend. Thank you. I need to drink water. So as I was saying, this matter is a very serious matter. That is why it's even choking me. I have to be copied. So you have to look at the situation of the country now. People are suffering. People don't have where to put their head. A lot of people don't have where to sleep. Now all the small people now manage raise, some of them is their life saving. They went and buy one small land, build one buka, where they put their head, sleep, go work now based on say the salary, especially civil servant, how much 30,000 minimum wage. You are struggling, and now you want to go and demolish those kind of places. Kaga, you have to think twice before you take some of this decision. You have to be empathetic to the people, especially the low-income people. Yes, Abuja is a modern city, it's a capital, but you don't expect every house to be like that house that is in Metama and Asokoro and Gwarimpa and the likes.
Why are you mentioning my street?
Your street. Even you know, remember at some point we even talk about these people, this Apple mechanic, and in fact even their name is even mentioned about in that.
Omo his shop is at risk.
How many thousand people? How many thousand people do you think will going to lose their livelihood there? And don't forget, most of the people that are there, if you see one person as a businessman there are maybe 2, 3 or 5 people depending on that person.
That is true.
Indirectly, he's taking care of somebody. That is why if you are going to take away food from 5 people, know that you are going to take away food from 20 people. It's not 5. Physically you are seeing 5, but invisibly there are other people who are depending on those kind of people. So you see, you have to be very careful. And now, even if you want to compensate, if the details you have in the office, that is from the papers, you say, for instance, this house, I want to demolish this house now, Omoibo house, I want to demolish Omoibo house now. I say I have, it is the budget there is a 5 million for compensation. 5 million for compensation, when they do that estimation or the billing, is different from 5 million today.
That is true.
So you have to review that amount that you have on papers. You know that 5 million before now is maybe 10 million or 15 million. So you have to give the people the current reality of the market. You are not going to say you want to compensate, because one thing that we hear about Wike in Rivers, he used to compensate people. You don't just go and demolish, you used to compensate. So if you want to compensate here, you have to compensate with the current reality. And some of those people who are not paying tenement rate and ground rate that he talk about, there is not going to be warning. He's just going to revoke their papers, their CFO, and all the houses that they build in Abuja uncompleted, that you are building house for 10, 5, 15 years, you never finish. Sometimes you are not going to blame these people. Is it not, if you are a big man, that you can start building within 2, 3, 5 months, 1 year you finish? If you are a civil servant now, how many years will you take before you buy land? How many years will you take to say before you build a house? Now, for instance, I'm a civil servant. I have been building my house. I know how I'm struggling. At times, I will do 6 months. I did not even save anything to go and buy 100 blocks. I'm just managing small building now because I don't have the money to complete the building. You come and now take over my house. I know how can be did by. I think the minister have to look at and you talk about the urban area, the rural areas, that is going to go there and make sure that there is improvement in the life of those people. It's not about talking it, but make sure you implement. In Rivers, you know, you talk and do. You talk that from house your own, you go to site where contractor are doing work before you even go to office. We believe you. You have that energy. You can go there and do whatever you want to do. But please, put the people first in your heart before any other thing. Don't forget that there are low-income earners. There are people who are managing life. And if you do that, you are going to take away their source. In fact, people will even lose their life if you take away their source of livelihood. Because there is a reason why English call them so livelihood. If you take away their source of livelihood, you are taking their life away.
Alright, let's say from Omoibo before I open the phone line. You know our time is running kitty, running kata. Because we are hit the ground, the time I've hit the ground running. Let it continue to run.
You know, like in UK. Or even in US, they always you think of what you will do.
People who are watching us can see this man pace. They know there is no market. We can start affecting him.
They know that they always say you think of what you will do for your country, not what your country will do for you. Because your country is doing something for you already. That is in US. Nah, but yeah, this country is doing like Obegeli, like come and chop. Like this country is just Nathaniel, just collecting from the people. Why other countries are thinking of how to make their life better? Now you enter your first day. It's like in this country, anybody to give office first day, you just put one problem. Because I remember the president from the first day he entered, he was still under canopy. it put problem.
Then we will continue to the fight to solve the problem that we create for
It put
ourselves.
one problem now. Since that time we are suffering it. Now Wike have entered. Put on that problem. Then one more other one, they say there is a poverty alleviation. He say he want to remove how many million? 130 something people, thousand, or how many did he mention? Now you want to remove. You want to
million people.
I know that I see one, I see three. You want to remove that number from poverty. The remaining one, who will remove them? You're not doing the math well now. You want to cause that problem. You want to remove them. Who calculates the number? Where are they coming from? Are you sure that you yourself, you don't want to even remove yourself from that level of poverty? Because poverty get level. Because if you have your house now in Lube, your own house, you are poor to people living in Asokolo, in that area where I have house. Go Metama. Metama are seeing people in Lube as people who need help. You see the life now, but there you're showing shoulder now to people who are staying near airport as people who need help. That is how life is. So now this one they want to collect land. Now I'm going to put Amadioha some of my land. Hey,
are you going to put?
You see, what I will put in that land now, if anybody enter there, from there you go straight to your village, go and start doing farm. You will not remember your house again. Imagonyawu, high chief, the only educated businessman from Nnewi.
Educated man, you want to use Amadioha?
Yes, now that's the education. That is called digital education.
Going
that one in our PhD. Digital education.
Alright, let's invite you that is listening to our voice. You have house in Abuja, you have shop in Abuja, or you have friends whose friends and their friends also have a house or shop in Abuja. And since when the new minister have made this announcement, your heart is doing bigidim. This is the time for you to pick your phone and call us. Let us know if what the minister is about to do at such a time like this is good, or he needed to relax and wait a little bit and give these people a very long time for them to put their life together. Now people are afraid. Maybe when they go out of the house, before they come back, their house will not be there again.
I want to give them idea. In Port Harcourt, before when Wike was still the local government chairman, there is one man we call OCC. OCC, his work then is to buy any land that has problem. If you buy land now and the land have problem, you sell it.
Before we continue with that OCC taking the work with, let's hear from this our caller. Good morning and welcome.
Mr. Paul is welcome.
Yes, good morning, voice of the people. Yes, so this is Mr. Paul. Today I'm calling from Season 1.
Can you stay one place? So when we want to play for you, we know where the player is coming to.
Just pray. Just pray it will reach me from anywhere. Yes, so please tell Wike that when a hen gets to a new environment, it's supposed to stand with one leg for at least 3 days. Before the hen begins to move about. If not, it will enter a place where they used to kill chicken and they will eat it for nothing. You see, there are issues in Abuja. I'm a boat driver. That is why you see me moving about. There are issues in Abuja that need urgent attention. It's not this your house will go down like coming to shut everything. There are people we should look at as a minister that will bring this court to the limelight. You shouldn't come here and gather enemies. This is not River State, number one. Secondly, he is not an executive governor as he used to be that he wins power. There are people that can call the president on phone and say we don't want Wike and it will happen. You should know that. Abuja has security issues if he wants to really work. Abuja is if he wants to really work. In Abuja today, if it rains, there are places you cannot drive through. If you are not careful, water will enter your celestial and your car will sink. There are places that you cannot pass because the dustbin in that area is something else. He has the environmental control board under his control and environmental protection board under his control. What will he do about that? Is there health in FCT? there is enough poverty in the land already. There is enough problem in the land already. If you not come and start telling us your house will go down, yes, you must sustain the master plan, but how will you do it that people will not suffer? Please, Wike should tread with caution. I'm not begging him. He should tread with caution, because this is not Rivers State. This is everybody's land. Yes, we must maintain order, but it shouldn't be done in such a way that people run into poverty again. Let him go and ask El-Rufai how people died in his tenure and how El-Rufai too lost people in his tenure. You should go and ask very well before you come and start saying, "No, this house will go down." Your house will not go down. Don't mind him. We are here in Abuja together.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paul.
That is always a very serious and consistent caller.
But you are aware that Wike have completed that 3 days. He was here before they called him to come and take office. You understand? So he has passed 3 days.
As a hand, so he cannot put the leg
he can
down.
use the leg. But the only problem now is that it's not every corn they throw for you, you will chop as a chicken.
But wait, to me, I'm asking. Let me ask you this question. I don't know whether you have the answer. Which political party does Wike belong to now?
Now, Wike is a member of the All People's...
All Progressive Congress?
No, the All People's Democratic Congress.
It's a combination of APC and PDP.
Yes, he's in between.
APDC.
He's in between. And if you allow him now, he have a little touch of LP inside.
And a movement of Abga.
That guy is everywhere. I was telling you something about OCC. The best way now, people that have land now that is in problem, call it and look for one OCC in Abuja. Now, a man that can chase problem in this town, call it and say to him and collect your money. Then let Wike go and touch it. That OCC, if they are quarreling over land now, he will go and buy the land and put a signboard. This land belongs to OCC. If they burn you, put a leg now. It's either he will pursue you legally, spiritually, officially. Any of the league, he will pursue you and leech your leg. Now that's that kind of man. They have
070-0010-961-961. 070-0010-961-961.
So now OCC is like AMCON kenan. You know that's how AMCON do in the Nigerian financial system.
That person is a human being, no? It's a one person.
But it's just, the work he's doing is just like close to AMCON, even though it's not an agency of government. That was individual. AMCON, they are not using the other that one is following.
That man is strong. Even one of his songs, and later become the local government chairman of Obiakpo. You know Obiakpo? In Igbo, when you say Obiakpo, somebody that the mind is a block.
So if it's a man block, how you go take see do something?
You have a strong mind. You don't have mercy. There is one time Wike want to construct road. He now see small beliagan and say we compensate people that put beliagan. He go and come back the next day, beliagan increase. Now he now say okay,
they build new beliagan
like people
overnight.
More grave. Now in short, people should tell the dead ones to come and collect the compensation by themselves. Now I level the belly and use the beliagan as gutter.
Let us hear your contribution on this show as we begin to get set to leave this place. The issue of houses and the properties that the new minister have promised to bring down. Remember what a party caller said though, that Abuja have so many problems as it is. From an erosion problem to sanitation to security to health to education to even cultural in fact the problem in Abuja is too much. Traffic issue it is plenty and it is yapaing everywhere. And we are talking of buildings and the master plan.
Another thing that he even mentioned that I pray is going to bring to life pass sharp. I want him to do that one sharp is the issue of Abuja light rail. Let us have the rail system working in Abuja and also the Abuja mass transit system. That Abuja is going to really help. If at all, he's going to bring that one. Yes, transportation. If you have train that can commute from one place to another within the FCT and also the buses that will be moving from one place to another, is going to help. Because in the last administration, talking about the former minister of FCT, Kai, the transport system there,
it was very terrible. If there's anything that people we want to appreciate El-Rufai during this time, was the buses that El-Rufai had to supply in Abuja.
Up to today they are calling the buses El-Rufai.
That is it. Anytime you see the bus, they call the bus El-Rufai, because that bus really help people of Abuja, and all of a sudden we did not see those buses again. That is what Abuja need at this time, including all the big market from UTC to Wuse to even the ones in Apo to the ones in Jabi and Jai and Utako. All those businesses need at least a touch of the government to help the people, so that the people can as well help the government, and not to start with the issue of demolition and bringing down of houses. People will be poor.
You know how this thing work. When new government enter, you look at land now. Land that you want to share is not remaining plenty. You use by demolition to make a way where there is no way. You get it? So now people who are going to come with the weekend now to work with him, even that is life band, they need house.
So Sema.
That life band now, that one that back him up.
But
they need
I said they never come Abuja yet.
The internet boss, the head singer is around, but the drummer and the guitar and other ones that not come. Those ones they need the land now. So you need to clear land and give them.
But this caller is here and is here to stay. Hello, good morning and welcome to the house.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Hey, very good morning to you. What is your name?
My name is Prince from Kaduna.
Prince, all the way from Kaduna.
Prince, long time no here. I hope you are well.
You hear demolition, you come out. You have a land here, or you want to compensate or beg people?
I did fine.
Okay, to thank God since you are fine.
How are you?
I don't mind. You say that you tell us that they are coming.
Yeah, the internet, the lead vocalist, internet boss. Other ones, they are coming from Port Harcourt.
Okay. Yeah, what I want to say is that, you know, the power that we have in when they call it River State, that is not the same power in the So all these things that we see in demolition, I don't think that it is working. Because even the one that came before him did not do much. And talking about the last minister of
Mohammed Bello.
Yes. So talking about demolition, he just wants to talk because he just interacted. Yeah. And there is something that I want to say. Yeah,
yes, we are hearing.
This number is business. He's not working on Airtel. That's a red line.
If you are calling with Airtel, is not connecting?
Yes, they say the unrecognized. I've tried this so many times. I don't have time on my LTE.
So
our engineers will look into it.
Our technical will look at it.
Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So you see this issue of FCT minister, Wike should understand that he has to do very well, because there is a very big shoe that has been left by other ministers, especially El-Rufai. Even though we have other ministers that were minister of FCT, even after El-Rufai, we have Aliu Modubo, we have Muhammad Adamu Allero, we have Senator Bala Muhammad, who is governor of Bauchi now. We also have this last one that just go, Muhammad Musa Bello. Before now, here's some Wike, but the impact of El-Rufai is the one that every now and then people are making reference with. So he should also come and do something that will have positive impact. But you have to look at the situation and the reality of Nigeria now. So don't just say I want to be like El-Rufai. El-Rufai then in 2003 to 2007 FCT was different. It's only 4 years that you do, pa. These are Muhammad Musa Bello that just finished since 2015 up to 2023 by his FCT minister, but we did not feel but we did not feel the impact like El-Rufai in 3 years. But you have to realize that the system, the reality of FCT before and now is different.
So this weekend now, if Tinubu wake up now and say you don't want him again, and go.
Eshikana is go now.
The country will progress.
I said, let me ask now. Because if you touch my fence, you go to Port Harcourt.
My people, we wish we can continue, but sadly our time is telling us for us to go and handle other business. Omo Igbo need to rush because the way his phone is ringing. Maybe the bulldozer or the paper has gotten to one of his houses. So I say this one, where is it? Landlord, we need this CFO. Hopefully Omo Igbo, his papers are complete. And so Malamali, he needs to go and take care of his children. We hear some of them are back from farm.
So say I need to go and see them very well.
The difference between nap and afternoon sleep. Nap is when you make it. Afternoon sleep is when you are still suffering.
It's afternoon sleep that you want to go and do.
When we come back tomorrow, we will continue